inspired by inclusion, methods for inclusive non-formal education. Welcome to this tutorial of a method called Capitalism Breakfast. It is a dynamic method in which we try to simulate the economic system. The participants have to sell, buy and trade goods to get something for their breakfast. This method is suitable for large groups from 20 to 30 participants, and it takes about 120 minutes. The best time to implement this method is during breakfast, because everyone is hungry. You will need the following material: enough breakfast ingredients and of course tableware for all participants, as well as trays to transport them, a menu card, table signs, as well as tickets with the table number, and play money like self-made golden thalers. Inclusion hint: think of the needs of your participants and how to ensure accessibility for everyone. Are wheelchair users taking part? Make sure that all pathways are accessible. If anyone has a motoric disability, choose your material accordingly. We, for example, made extra large golden thalers. Are sign language interpreters needed? It is good to make also short notes on a flip chart and go through them. Does anyone have a visual impairment? Talk slowly, loud and clear. Show your facial expressions. In order to support participants with learning disabilities, take plenty of time to explain the activity step by step. Make sure that the groups are well mixed on the tables. You can also build tandems if anyone needs assistance. More about this method by our trainer Melanie.
Preparation. For preparing the room, place enough tables and chairs. A maximum of 2 to 3 participants should sit at one table. Make sure that from each table participants have a good overview. Each table gets a number and a menu card for breakfast. List the ingredients with the price in the menu card. Put the coffee on one table and the cups on another one. Distribute the breakfast ingredients, let us call them goods, unbalanced on the tables. 1 to 2 tables have many goods, they are the rich. Some tables have several goods, middle class. And some tables have only few goods, the poor ones. Each table gets a certain amount of the play money, thaler, like a seat capital. Tables with few goods also get little money. This underlines the imbalance between the tables. 2 tables don't get any goods nor seat capital. We present the transport groups. They have to earn thalers through transporting goods or trading with other tables. Implementation. Once everything is prepared, the participants enter the room. They get a ticket with the number of their table. When all participants found their table, welcome everyone to the special breakfast. Now you explain the rules of the game. These are the rules. Participants can eat goods on the tables. They can sell them or trade them with others. The golden thaler is the currency in the game. The suggested prices can be changed at any time. Only the transport groups are allowed to carry goods from one table to another. Everyone else must stay at their tables. At the beginning, each table presents its goods and prices. This gives everyone an overview, and it is important to include participants with a visual impairment. Be inclusive during the whole game and let participants both shout the current prices, like on a market, and present it on a written price list, so they can agree on a trade and write down a little contract. Let your participants try out and make their own experiences. Sometimes the game is chaotic. Your role as a trainer is to make sure that the participants follow the rules. Challenge. If the dynamic of the game stagnates, challenge your participants. A natural disaster is happening. You collect apples and bananas from some tables. Or you call out a special tax, for example a COVID support fund. How do your participants react? Frustration, resistance, protest, anger? You can also launch new goods, for example a yummy cake. Whenever you introduce a challenge, Interrupt the game. Stamp with your foot on the ground. Make a sound. It's important that each participant notices the intervention. Whenever you think the group has learned enough from the game, you can finish the breakfast. Debriefing. Before you start the debriefing, ask the participants if everyone had enough food. Give them additional time to have a relaxed breakfast if needed. Reflect the Capitalism Breakfast with your participants using the following questions. How was the breakfast for you? How did you feel? What was good? What was difficult? And why? Ask them what connections they see with their life and/or their economic system. I hope you try the method out.
Thank you for watching. On the description box, you will find links and support material to implement this method. Get inspired by inclusion. Inspired by Inclusion is a project by the following partner organizations: Weltwegweiser, Grenzenlos, Invia, BITSEF and Neo-Sapiens. It is co-funded by the Erasmus Plus program of the European Union and by ADA, the Austrian Development Corporation.